I'm sitting at my desk and I am preparing for the presentation tomorrow that I'm going to give to you all at the book club meeting. And I'm saying you all, if you are part of DCW, which is our community, or if you're part of the inner circle or any of my private clients who will have access to this sort of experience. And even if you are not, you should be, but even if you are not, I think this is sort of still applicable to you. It's sort of this thought of like, I always see story as being this experience that we're a part of that we don't realize we understand and we grasp, that we embody it and we recognize it in entertainment that we consume, but we don't always connect the dots with the labels. I like to use the analogy that, like, I am awful with names. You guys, if you're watching this, a lot of you have been in Q&As with me. I'm the same way in life. There are so many reasons why I think this sometimes happens, so I'm not going to get into that, but I'm awful with names. Or I don't want to say I'm awful because I believe I can get better. So I'm going to say remembering names is something I have to work at. But you tell me your story. You tell me about an experience. You tell me about your life. I will remember that forever. I will always, like, it's like a piece of that is carried with me. I will remember that along with your face more than I will remember your name. And I think that says something, that is how life is most of the time. Like, we embody this experience. We're living this experience. And as people who are creatives, who are venturing to make a living telling stories, at some point, we've got to take that embodiment and put it on paper. And figuring out for ourselves, how do we do that in a way that gives us inspiration, that makes us feel confident, to make us feel seen and heard, to make us feel like fly in our skin, to be all about your authentic dopeness. And I believe the more that we're able to do that, the more we will carve out a unique space that no one can stand in. And I want that for you. I want that for me. And so I'm doing this sort of Coach Dana moment to really get you to think about that. What does it mean for you about, like, life? What you want people to walk away with when they encounter your brand, your stories? What do you want people to think when they get ready to one click the book that you just published? What do you want people to walk away with because they have been blessed to be in your sphere of influence? What do you want? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What is required of you to deliver that? And I think the more that you can put a tag, a label, a name on those things, the more you can be in pursuit of it with everything that's in you, so that it can be a thing that it's not just about a book. It is about an entire experience that they get to have and that you get to provide, and that as a result, the world is different and it's better and it's shaped more profoundly and it feels more authentic and it feels colored with variants and gradients, and it just has all sorts of flyness because you are walking, talking, living, breathing, existing within your authentic purpose. What does that require of you? What do you need? What support would you love to experience to be able to birth that into the world? Go ahead. You know the drill. So whether you are listening to this in our community or in the podcast, send me a DM, send me an email. Tell me what you need to be able to live and thrive in that space. What are the things that you like to learn? What are the things that you like to embody? What do you see for yourself? Because the more we can call it out, speak it into existence, understand that is what is required, the more we can live it out in our behaviors and our actions and what we create in the world. I believe you can. And I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like for you. So if you haven't done so already, you should be a part of the TW now. Why? Because I said so. Can we say that? No. But for real. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about a book. It's about your brand, and it's about you and what you want to do. And we are knocking on the end of the year. We're knocking on the door of a fourth quarter where we are in the view of a new year. And I think we have an opportunity to do things that we've never seen before from ourselves so that we can get the kind of results we've never had before because we've showed up and we have showed out. All right, your girl is out. You know the drill. Don't forget to thumbs up, like. If you're listening to this in the podcast, don't forget to give it some listen, y'all, I don't even be knowing where to go, but give it some 5 stars. Show it some love. Let us know what you want to do. Let us know how we can support you, because there is no way that we're going to get there on our own. We can go further, faster together. I'll talk to you soon. And happy writing. Goodbye.